Well, this is a pretty cool place.
Not too bad, huh? First time here for me.
After you, mate.
Oh, I was gonna say after you.
Oh, very kind, very kind.
Come on then.
Well, Ollie, the intention was to bring you up to a really beautiful spot where you could see, well, as far as the eye could see. Unfortunately, the weather's not helped us out.
Yeah, the eye can't see very far here, unfortunately.
Not today, but if you look down there, it's pretty beautiful.
Yeah, it's incredibly beautiful. I wish that you could see a bit more, but it's cool to look from up here. I see all of the places. I cycle often down this road, also down here. I've never seen it from this angle, so it's
nice.
Cool. And I wish there was a bit more sun.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm Lawrence Barretto, and over the last decade, my day job has been interviewing the world's best drivers in Formula One. For a change of pace, now I'm going off the grid to delve deeper into the personal lives of these elite racers. Formula One is all about taking your chances, and Ollie Bearman did just that when he delivered an incredible Super Sub debut for Formula One's most famous team, Ferrari.
The stars definitely aligned for me to have that race.
And it's points on debut for Oliver Bearman.
I'm not sure where I would be right now without it.
And his family have been with him every step of the way.
I don't mind when he calls on me and says, help!
Building up a business from scratch to fund their son's dream.
Oh, it is a big crash for Ollie Bearman.
As a mum, how on earth does that feel?
Tougher than I thought.
Today, Ollie has invited me to his new home in Monaco to give me an insight into how he spends his rare downtime. Hey, Ollie.
Hello.
How you doing, mate?
Good, thanks. How's it going?
Good to see you. First thing I've noticed is they've spelt your name wrong.
Yeah,
on the doorbell.
That's been there since the beginning.
Okay.
I probably should have asked to change it, but I feel like it's my new identity now.
You've got to keep it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Hey, you've got a gym session to get on.
Yes, I do. Let's
Sounds
do
good.
it.
Sounds
Let's
good.
go.
Thanks, buddy. Oh, nice little place you've got here.
Thank you. Thank you. It's been nice to spend a bit more time here in this little break.
Well, Ollie, as journeys to the gym go, this is a pretty nice one. Is it still mad for you to be living in Monaco, living the dream, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, it's very cool. I often remind myself how lucky I am to be here, particularly when I go cycling, because you end up seeing so many incredible sights.
Yeah.
It's incredibly special. And my family's here as well now, so
amazing.
It's very special to share that with them.
So both your parents have moved out here?
Yeah, and my dogs, my siblings as well. My sister goes to school here, and I think I needed that as well, because I came here in 2023, and I didn't really know many people, and actually I was preferring to spend my time in Italy, in Maranello, because I knew more people there.
Nice.
But then over time, I managed to meet a lot of great people, and my girlfriend as well. Now I absolutely love spending time here, and really whenever I come into land in Nice, I'm so excited about spending time at home, because I think it's the best way to unwind, relax.
Yeah.
Also, it's one of the best places for me to train. Cycling is incredible here, so I'm incredibly lucky.
And you've got one of your good mates, Gabriel Bortoletto, living in the same building as you, so he's your neighbour.
Yeah, pretty much. We're like a few floors apart.
You ever like knocking on the door, can I have a bit of milk?
I mean, if he asks me, he's not going to find much in my fridge. But no, it's fun. And we're good friends as well. So he's probably my closest friend on the grid. Not only for that, but you know, we do get to spend a lot of time together.
We've only been out a couple of minutes. I've already seen you giving a couple of people a few waves. People have spotted you. What is that like?
Well, mainly the people I know, actually. Not no fans or anything, but...
How are you feeling generally, though, about being a megastar, Ollie? Like, if you Googled yourself. Have you ever Googled yourself, in fact?
I used to Google myself when I was in school to find pictures of me in a go-kart. Sometimes I find some funny memes, but also I'm 20, so I spend a lot of time brain rotting on my phone, and it's really just the most terrible, stupid, like not even funny memes that I send back and forth with my brother. Just your average 20-year-old, I guess.
Do people come up to you a lot in Monaco, or can you kind of get on with you?
I must say it's quite a good place for that. I mean, they tend to be pretty discreet and respectful, which is nice, because it's important, I think, to have a bit of privacy. at home. You want to be able to walk around. I feel like I can do anything that I want around here.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm not a Max or a Charles or a Lewis, but I like to do normal things because I'm a normal person, and that's it, so it's good.
It clearly means a lot to you because I've seen when you meet fans and stuff, and it's just the engagement that you have with them is just super cool.
There you go. He's the reserve driver this weekend. You know, I was once that little kid, and to have that little kid supporting me is a very special feeling. I really am proud of what I've achieved to have someone supporting me like that. When you're walking around at home, you want a bit of time alone, but
yeah,
especially if there's a cute kid coming and asking for a picture, it's impossible to say no.
Yeah, I bet, for sure. Ollie, thanks for the chat, thanks for the walk. Bet let you crack on with your gym work.
Time for the gym.
Yeah,
let's work on those muscles.
All right, see you later, mate.
Cheers.
Thanks.
So did they not want you to film in the gym?
No, we can't.
They're a bit discreet in there, yeah.
I want to take you back to Italy in those days where you, by yourself, growing up in Italy.
Looking back to the person that I was when I moved to Italy, 16, I think, even a bit younger, I just wasn't ready for what the world had to throw at me, and it was such a great experience, getting kind of thrown in at the deep end, moving to a new country, not speaking the language, so I knew I had to learn Italian pretty quickly if I wanted to get my pizza and my pasta and things like that. Manila is a great city, but it's a bit rural. There's not a whole lot going on there during the weekend, and I didn't really know anyone there, and I was kind of left to my own devices on the weekend, and then I got my car. And I was driving around everywhere,
You're
loving
free.
it. Exactly, freedom. So I think everyone goes through that, you know, when they get old enough. The annoying thing was, when I turned 17, I had my license, but I couldn't drive in Europe till I was 18, so I had to wait another year, which was annoying. But I had to mature and grow up very quickly. I was also surrounded by adults all the time, you know, engineers, mechanics, sometimes other drivers, but mainly like my trainer, you know, all of these people much, much older than me, so I kind of just had to mature to that level because those were the type of people I was spending my time with. Then I had my first test, my first FP1, and everything ramped up very quickly. It was only 6 months after my first test that I had my first race. Things went quickly. I was very
crazy.
lucky.
Yeah, in a good way.
That move and the structure that Ferrari gave me really disciplined me into the person I am today.
I'm not going to lie, it doesn't look like you've got a lot of rubbish in here, Ollie.
Yeah, thanks.
You can thank her for that. My family's far enough away that we don't feel like we're stuck together, but it's nice.
But
He was
close
saying
enough to
something
tidy
differently
up.
earlier, by the way. He loves having you here.
Close enough that I can get a bit of help unpacking when I get home after a race.
Yeah.
'Cause that's the worst thing. I hate unpacking. Actually, my suitcase is still packed from Japan.
You're joking?
Yeah, no, I'm not joking.
We wish.
I wish I was joking.
So does that mean, are you still doing his washing?
No.
No, I don't do his washing.
Okay,
No, but
okay.
I do come and help with it. But those are the things that I've kind of missed, to be honest. He moved out so young that, you know, I didn't have the opportunity, so I don't mind when he calls on me and says, help.
Yeah, that's really sweet.
She likes doing it as well, so we do it together.
I like's a strong word.
You want it?
It's more the
Yeah.
company. It's more the company than anything.
And then I've just spotted over here one of your helmets. Was it first season, maybe?
That was my British GP helmet. I don't remember what happened in that race, to be fair. That's why I put that one low. You know, it was a weekend. But these two, Singapore and Austin. So those were two great weekends for us. And I've got another one here.
What have we got?
This is my Ferrari helmet
Oh, is this from Saudi?
from Saudi.
It's still got the
Stone chips.
like chips and stuff.
So that's a cool memory
cool.
for me. I will keep that. I will keep that one.
I
It's,
mean, yeah, that weekend for both of you must have
Yeah,
been
crazy.
incredible.
it was harder for her probably than it was for
Yeah.
me.
The breaking news this morning, Carlos Sainz has been diagnosed with appendicitis. This means that Ollie Bearman will be making his Formula One debut at just 18 years old, having secured an F2 pole the night before.
Where were you when you got the call?
I was in the Holiday Inn.
Where you were staying?
I was staying in
for
F2 and
yeah.
I was just having lunch there. I didn't even get to eat it because I had to go straight and jump in the car and everything, so...
You didn't get to eat
I don't
your
think I
lunch.
even had lunch that day.
Disappointed.
Or I probably had pasta at the track or
Yeah,
something.
no,
but-
I'm sure they looked after you.
we had to get straight in the car and first was the instruction manual of 500 pages and it was a whirlwind.
Did it ever stop? Did you ever get a moment to stop until it was over?
No, it was so busy. I had to do so many things and learn so many things and sleep because I was so tired after that first day. I remember in FP3 my neck already went. I could feel it.
I hate these things in my headrest. They're too thick. You maybe put the thinner one.
Yeah, no worries.
I could feel it kind of twinge, and I was like, oh no. I still got to do qualifying. I still got to do the race, which is 50 odd laps, and I was like, damn, this one's gonna hurt.
Can Bearman find something absolutely magic at the end?
All clear, and then the last push.
And he misses out by 0.03 of a second. A great performance, 11th on the grid.
I think he can be happy with that, and he can go racing hard tomorrow from there.
It was also tough with all of the nerves and the adrenaline, but it went well.
The Saudi Grand Prix is underway. That's Bearman off the road as he begins life in Formula One, slightly on the defensive.
What a look. It's a mixture of pride and fear.
My dad, like I said, has been with me every step, supporting me since the very beginning for every lap that I've done.
It felt like he lived and breathed. Every time you accelerated, every time you braked, every time you turned, it felt like he was so tense for you. Do you remember seeing any of that footage back? Do you remember how tense he was afterwards?
I remember driving in the car and looking, because there's a lot of TV screens on the track, and I could see him cheering when I was driving, and that was so cool to see. It was the first time that I'd ever seen that whilst driving. Then you're like, wow, he's loving it, let's keep going. It's a driver to motivate you, you know? It was awesome, and I don't know how he watches all of those races, because I watch my brother sometimes and I'm like chewing my nails off.
Oh, you're the same as him
I
then.
struggle so much to watch him. It's so nerve-wracking for me.
Bearman currently in 7th.
They're doing a mega job.
Very, very solid debut.
And look at this moment for the 18-year-old. He would have been dreaming of keeping Lando Norris and 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton behind him. Points on debut for Oliver Bearman. Ferrari's youngest ever Formula One driver is a point scorer at the first attempt.
To get in the car, do an FP3 and then say, right, in your jump was phenomenal. And I always found with Ollie that you put him under pressure, he performs even better.
I'm very aware that I was given a break, and I went out there and grabbed it and proved that I was capable of being in Formula One.
P7, awesome job, mate.
Good job, buddy. Congratulations. I really enjoyed it. It was so much fun out there.
We already had a really extensive program lined up with Haas in 2024. I think the race that I did in Jeddah really helped them to make that decision and take me for the 25 season.
So, Ollie, 18 years old, you've just made your Formula One debut in a Ferrari, and you've scored points on top of that. How are you feeling right now?
Destroyed. Physically, it was a really difficult race.
And did it help you as well, or did you always feel that when you got the opportunity you'd be able to deliver?
It's nice to have a bit of validation, but
yeah.
Self-confidence has never been a weak point of mine, so I didn't need that race to prove to me that I was good enough to compete in Formula One.
Should the opportunity arise, you feel ready to jump back in and do the job again?
You tell me, did I do enough?
Impressive. Well done, Ollie.
Thanks.
When did it first really start to feel real that you were going to get that race contract?
Probably only when I signed it, to be honest, because until then nothing's guaranteed. I was trying not to think too much about it. Of course, it was very clear that we were aiming towards an F1 seat for that year. I signed the contract in Silverstone, and then it was a bit of a relief.
Ollie, great to see you. Congratulations on getting a seat on the Formula One grid for 2025. When I say those words out loud, how does it sound?
Yeah, it feels special to hear that. Getting that weight off, and then I could kind of turn my attention to F2 and continue to focus on it, rather than thinking, is this poor season hurting my chances? That was gone, and I could really focus a bit more on trying to improve the situation.
So then you get your opportunity, that first race in 2025 where you're in Haas colours, but this time a race driver. Did that weekend feel any different, or did you just try to normalise it as much as possible?
That weekend in general was a very tough one.
Whoa, big moment into the wall for Ollie Bearman. It's a big hit for a driver making his full season debut.
I probably entered the weekend with the wrong mindset. On top of that, we had a car which was not the most compliant.
Bearman off for the second time.
First lap in. Well, this is turning into a disaster for him.
It was a really bad start. Last year, I did a lot of mistakes.
Hi, Ollie, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just sorry.
I hate to use the cliche, I think it's a rookie mistake.
And there were a lot of mistakes that, in hindsight, I definitely could and should have avoided.
Heading into the pit lane with Bearman, and he's clobbered the wall.
Idiots, my brakes are cold.
Taught me very quickly how do I need to approach an F1 weekend.
Goes for the inside, but is he going to have contact?
Oh! Yes! Bearman and Ocon come together.
But there are also some mistakes that I think taught me a lot. It's okay to do once, not to do it twice, so don't do that.
So I remember AL telling me that quite early on, that when he was watching you through first practice, that was what some of the early feedback. They tell you one thing once and you go and do it.
It's not very often that you come across a young driver who's got as much talent as Ollie. He's a very, very quick learner and he feels the car very, very well. So his feedback is really good.
Often I watch my entire race back after the race and go through and analyze my performance and other drivers as well and see what went well for them and badly for them. So if it's something I really love and I'm passionate about and want to improve on, then focus is not a problem for me. But if you tell me to tidying up the house, well, for me, because I start on the living room and then I'm like, okay, I want to put this in the sim room, for example. I go to sim room and then I see, oh my god, okay, so I start doing the sim room and I put this in my okay, now I start doing the bathroom. So I just end up doing little bits everywhere and I realize actually the living room's still messy and that's what I was trying to do.
But still quite a tidy house though. Everything is improved.
Well, I don't know. I think you've seen it in a good state.
Yeah, I thought it was a great
if you come visit on Monday after a race, then maybe it won't look like that. You see a suitcase on the entrance, you got to jump over that. It's a bit of an obstacle course to get into the apartment.
After you. Ooh.
Here we are.
Sorry, Ollie, you've got the toughest seat in this one. So.
Yeah, I was really... Normally I take that one, honestly.
Well, so you can just relax like
Giving
this.
it up to
Yeah,
you.
exactly. Get the arms out.
How much time, guys, do you get to spend together to do these kind of things?
A lot more
What,
now.
F1 interviews at lunch?
Oh no, sorry. Like
Not
lovely
very
lunches
often.
with me being sat with you. Sorry.
A lot more now, obviously, than now we live here. It's given us the opportunity to have dinners, which is something we've kind of missed out on.
Do you ever take a moment when you're sat in this surrounding to think about how far you guys have come? Because, some people, they start with money and you did not start with money. You guys had to really work for it. So this is an incredible thing you guys as a family have achieved.
Oh, yeah, and it's really testament to how hard David was sort of working harder as he realised the more and more
The prices were going up quickly.
needed. So really testament to what he's done for the family. And when you look back, even karting events and stuff like that, we used to live in like a motorhome on the side of the thing and make a weekend of it. It was fun. Times have changed, for sure.
It feels like you're a really close family unit. How key do you think that has been to the way that you've been able to come through and fight all those battles?
I think it's important because you go from living at home with your family, spending every day with them, every meal with them pretty much. And then I moved away and so I went from 100 to 0.
Yeah.
Everything to nothing, which was so strange. So now I'm kind of somewhere in the middle where we 2-3 times a week, we have lunches, we have dinners together, we spend time together. You probably take that for granted, and I did when I was 15, and then when I was 17 and in Italy by myself,
yep.
and
there,
wishing to spend time with my family. So if I'm alone, and even sometimes I'll go over to them and bring my own food, and it's just the company more than anything, and that's the main thing. So
he's never
I don't
liked
trust
being on
mum's
your
cooking.
own. Yeah.
I'm joking.
he has right to. Not gonna lie.
So what was your reaction when Ollie first told you that he wanted to pursue racing?
The time I really accepted it, I think, was probably when the move to Italy came.
Okay.
Because he was really clever at school and
Was.
Yeah, pretty much. We used to fight my husband for, no, he's not having another day off, he's not having another day off, you know, constant sort of battle. And when he got the opportunity with Ferrari...
Is that when he joined the academy? Is that when it...
David sort of said, look, this really could be something. And then Oliver explaining it a bit maturely by then. Yeah, I kind of just said, right, okay, we'll do this. And
Mum had to let go of her dream of her son going to university. That was her dream.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always time.
It's not a crazy dream.
No, I didn't want him to limit himself.
Yeah,
it wasn't necessarily about university. And I want them to follow their dreams. I don't want to be the holding them back, but also I don't want them to hold themselves back by not having opportunities that are available, you know? It just was I felt like a bit robbed, I think, but it was the right decision. And, you know, actually I think we got a lot closer for it because we never had those, my friends went through that real arguing teenagers. He was gone for that, so we've always been friends.
That part, didn't you? Yeah, I guess so.
Right, I don't know, we had a few.
Yeah.
But for it to be Ferrari though, did that mean anything extra special?
It was amazing to even for him to be considered. So it did mean, yeah, it would be lying if I said, yeah, it wasn't an influence on our sort of...
Probably helped her.
Yeah, it helped encourage me. I knew I would lose at the end of the day. I just fought as long as I could.
I like it. And you
went down with a fight.
Yeah, I did.
And you still obviously did your education around it.
Worst comes to worst, I have some education to fall back on and I can always pick that back up. But you only get one shot at this. You know, you can't come back in 5 years' time and give it another go. So you've got to put 100% energy and attention onto that and hopefully it works out and so far it's been okay.
Now fortunately, Ollie's given you plenty of moments to smile about. There's been plenty of highs, but obviously there was that big moment in Japan with the accident.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a big crash for Ollie Bearman.
As a mum,
yeah, that was...
how on earth does that feel?
That was really... Oh God, yeah.
I'm sorry, I did mean to...
She gets emotional.
Tougher than I thought.
Yeah. It must have been then such a relief very quickly to see him when the camera shot to him.
The irony was, David couldn't fly out. He'd had his passport taken.
Yeah, he was meant to come to Japan.
So he was actually meant to be at Japan.
But he got robbed.
So he didn't get to go. And so it's always nice knowing he's got someone.
Yeah.
We were watching on the live timing. I could see something had happened on the timing, but there's obviously a delay on the screen.
Yeah.
So I said to David, he's stopped. But at that point, I didn't know how. And then they just cut to him in the wall. But actually, I didn't realise how bad the crash had been because the car's stationary. But within minutes, we got the feedback from F1, everything's fine, he's had an x-ray. So actually, the relief came super quick. And actually, it's been worse since because you get bombarded with the videos.
Yeah.
And they're really hard to watch, actually. I don't watch them because, yeah, it's awful. It's our first one where I've actually, you know, had to deal with something like that. So that was bad. But testimony to how safe the cars are.
Yeah, for sure.
It was a huge impact, and I felt really bad because when Oliver hobbled out, I was so upset, and he mentioned that he did that, but he got out quickly to prove that he was okay for us. But actually,
I would have much preferred to stay in the car.
He said, I wanted to stay in, and
catch my breath.
Why did you get out so quick? He went, I was worried. He probably did need to take a breath, but he was worried about us. So. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Perfect timing.
Grazie mille.
Merci.
Posso avere una coca normale?
All right, guys. Well, that's enough talking. Let's enjoy some food.
Deal. I love this.
Have you had this before then?
Of course.
Oh.
This is what this restaurant is
famous.
Ah, that's why you went for it straight away.
You know what this lady said to my mum at lunch? She said, are you siblings? And I said, oh my God, don't tell my mum that. She's gonna take it to the grave.
You know the plan?
Yeah, I know the plan. So am I on the right and Ollie's on the left? Okay, so we'll just come and meet you then.
How you finding this bike? Is the seat a bit high?
It's all right. They've adjusted it a little bit.
Oh, you put it down?
Yeah, because you're taller than me.
Yes, that was my old bike.
I've never picked up a bike this light.
Yeah, it's
like
crazy,
I
no?
can't believe how light they are.
It's super impressive. Just remember that the brakes are swapped in Europe.
Oh yeah, I've realised that. Yeah, just
The other way
realised that
round.
just now. Yeah.
I almost got cut out by that.
Have you always been into cycling?
I went to a training camp with Ferrari 2 years ago, and we went on a bike ride, on a proper road bike for the first time. I used to love cycling. Like, I'd always go down to we had like a bike track, and I'd always go down there with my friends, do the jumps and stuff, but that was on just a normal kind of mountain bike.
Yeah, okay.
And this was my first time on a road bike, and I was like, this is insane, this is incredible, you know? We went with like an ex-Tour de France guy.
Did you get much time to go cycling in between races?
I cycle as much as I possibly can. I really enjoy it, and it's a great way to train as well.
I was going to say, on the training side of things, if you've got to do it, you may as well do something you enjoy in terms of keeping yourself fit.
And the scenery is incredible here. I have a few friends who are good at cycling for an amateur level. Nothing to do with racing or anything,
Yeah,
but
okay.
also, you know, with Carlos, we tend to cycle sometimes, obviously schedule dependent.
Yeah,
but we have a good relationship, and we cycle a lot. Also keeps me motivated.
Oh yeah, no, I bet. You don't really need any motivation given how well you've done at Haas since you joined the team.
You know, having done my first season, I feel like I'm in such a better place, mentally understanding what I want from the team and the car, and I'm really enjoying it as well. It's been a good start to the year. Really the goal would just be to keep it up as much as I can.
What do you enjoy most, do you think, about being at the Haas team? Because they're a real family team, aren't they?
Yeah, we have a great relationship, you know, between the engineers, the mechanics, more banter between them. It's really, really fun. I absolutely love it. And the guys are so motivated, you know, just pushing incredibly hard with really high targets, and that motivates me as well, you know, that makes me want to show them that I'm capable of bringing them to the front too.
Yeah, I want to talk about that race in Mexico when you finished fourth. You raced in right at the sharp end, but on performance. That must have been pretty cool as a memory.
That was a crazy weekend.
And Ollie Bearman will get his personal best result in Formula One of P4.
We were simply flying. We were really, really quick, and managing to hold off all of those very quick cars and very quick drivers.
That's P4, P4.
Yes, come on! Good job!
Amazing, Ollie, amazing.
Oliver Bearman, driver of the day, started in 9th, finished in 4th. Only the second top 4 finish in Haas's history. Absolutely outstanding drive, by far his best in F1.
So happy. We did a really fantastic job, you know, strategically. Now I just want to go and see the team and give them a big hug. The feeling and the emotions that I gave them that day is something that I will remember forever, and desperately want to bring back to them as soon as I can. This bird I'm scanning is going to drop some of his belongings. Like
I really hope not, because that top's too nice to get damaged. Final subject, the future. Obviously going really well, second sophomore year, I guess, at Haas. How do you feel about things? How do you feel about the future and what lies ahead of you?
I'm in a good place, you know. I'm really happy with the relationship that I've continued to build with Haas, and honestly I'm enjoying working with them so much, and so proud of the work that we've done as a collective to bring a very competitive car to a huge regulation change is nothing short of incredible for the scale of our team. Incredibly impressive, and makes me proud to call myself a Haas driver. Of course, I still have the affiliation with Ferrari, and my goal one day is to win races and championships, and hopefully one day I could do that with Ferrari. But really, that's not my focus. I want to do as well as I can with Haas. P5 in China was incredible. P4 in Mexico was one of the best days of my life. Just those feelings that you just live for. You know, that's what gets you up in the morning. That's what takes you to the gym to fight that extra hour there to make sure that you're that 1% fitter, that when you get in the car you can give it everything and perform at your best, you know. So I'm loving every second and really enjoying being an F1 driver. I think I've kind of found my feet. It's nothing new anymore. You know, I'm used to the travel, which is a bit long, but I'm able to basically focus more on the good things and struggle less with the more challenging things. I'm super happy, loving everything, and hopefully we can continue to have a competitive car for this year. Hopefully we'll be fighting for podiums with Haas as well. That's really the main goal. I would absolutely die for that.
It definitely feels like not only do you belong in F1, but you feel very comfortable at Haas, and you've got a great opportunity for Ferrari, so it's a great spot to be in, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. I'm having fun. That's the main thing.
Well, that is a great place to leave it. Ollie, thanks very much, not just for today, but for this chat as well.
Thank you. Sorry for bringing the British weather.
No.
Oh, no, you can see it. That's the island. That's where I was cycling yesterday. Actually.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's the scenery. I wish you could see it. Whenever I'm cycling, the view that you get, you realize how lucky, how fortunate, we are.
You've earned it,
live
though.
in this place.
You've earned it. You've worked hard since the very beginning, you and your family, so.
It's incredible.
It's you can enjoy it.
Yeah.
Long may that continue.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Again, sorry for the London weather.
That's all right. That's okay.
Home.
No, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Awesome.
That was close, wasn't it? Is it on my chin?
No, but your hair's in your mouth.
Bless you.
Oh dear. This might need a few cuts. I was up at like 3 a.m. sneezing. I don't know why.
The bird's behind you just as awarded as well.
He's looking at me.
You can't let
Yeah, get out of here. I'm gonna get that through the window. Watch this. Oh, sorry. That was not what I had in mind.